Child, this is Monday marathon night. Okay. This is video number 3. I know y'all miss me. I'm hoping y'all let's talk about Little Dro. Let's talk about Little Dro. Child Kim and his girlfriend went on a Christmas romantic getaway. She came back, but he didn't. Let's talk about it, shall we? Oh, yes, we shall. A sweet old auntie. Thank you, subscribers, and my nieces and nephews, and all of y'all who have been here through the long haul. Shall we get into it? Oh, yes, we shall. It's time for Auntie Advice. It's time for Auntie Advice. Oh, yeah. It's time for Auntie back, everybody, and this is Auntie. And if this is your first time being here, please feel free to like, subscribe, hit the button twice so that you can get a notification every time I go live. Get down in the comments section, like do all of it, right? This is Auntie's house. Just make sure you ring that doorbell, and that doorbell is that thumbs up button. Y'all, let's talk about this tragic event that happened with this couple that seemingly were so in love with one another that it's just a hard story to swallow. We're going to talk about the case. There are there is a lot of outrage and discussions going on social media. Um, we're going to be talking about things that are coming from posts and publicly available documents about what happened to stepdaddy Dro and his girlfriend Lulu incident. Number one, the family is seeking answers. Law enforcement investigation has been confirmed. Um, there is a reported incident with a lot of circumstances around it. There are unverified claims after his passing. There's been YouTube coverage about it, Instagram, and we're going to hear from his aunt on Facebook that they heard the aunt and the family took to Facebook to talk about some things. Okay. And so in this video, there are no allegations that are going to be made here. Again, we're going to be talking about things that are already like in the public records and stuff like that. And this is open for discussion. Okay. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. We're going to look at some things, y'all. We're going to talk about some things. This is just sad. I saw the couple's getaway when it first came out. It kind of went viral all by itself, y'all, with people just, just all in awe about what he did for his girlfriend. So I'm going to share that with y'all now, okay? When we're looking at the trailer, we're going to be only looking at it with the volume off, okay? So I'm going to be sharing with you a post from the neighborhood talk. Just one second. Let me cue that up. Let me cue that up. So this is an article from On Instagram, investigation underway after man dies from blunt force trauma to the head following alleged altercation with his girlfriend Lulu during their Christmas cabin getaway. And so, Neighborhood Talk is saying, according to reports, information circulating indicates that Davis was involved in the altercation with his girlfriend, identified as Lulu, during which he was allegedly struck in the head with a bottle. Authorities later determined that Davis died from blunt force trauma. Reports further allege that after the initial assault, Davis was pushed from a moving vehicle. At this time, officials have not confirmed the exact sequence of events or what led up to the confrontation. The incident reportedly took place soon after the couple returned from their holiday getaway. Law enforcement has not yet released any official statements regarding the arrest, the potential charges, or the exact location. So I'm going to show you all real quick. Let's see if I can go down their little getaway. So this was the getaway that they had. I'm going to take that out because he's playing music. But this is a video that went viral that he was, I'm hoping y'all can see. This is the video that went viral where he was sharing, this little cabin. I've been to one myself. I went glamping. It wasn't like this one is a design. He has these little boxes on the table, right? Because he has like a little game that they're going to be playing. He used stickies to decorate the little, that's the little dice that they rolling for like this game. And under each one of those boxes is a gift or a surprise, if you will. And so he did all of that. He, brings her out. He surprises her, with the little gifts and stuff like that, right? And she is ecstatic about it. And it's just romantic, right? It's just romantic. And anybody will be appreciative that your man will go all out and do something like that. So I'm going to show y'all the video. Let me go back to that. I'm going to show y'all the video from the reveal to her. And she just seemed to be just overjoyed in it. I'm hoping that you all can see the screen.
I love you.
I love you too.
Man, I love you. You my everything.
Oh my God. Lord, I love you, Lou.
Yeah, so I can close the door.
I love you, Lou.
Take your time. Man, I love you. You my everything.
I love you so much. Here, give me a kiss.
I love you too.
You're so perfect.
It gets better.
No, my baby is out here. I can't go outside.
You don't punish me, right?
So as you all can see, that both of them were delighted on Christmas Day. He, thank you, Yolanda. They were excited and seemed so in love. There are other videos of them actually playing the game and winning prizes and all of that. And for some reason, it all went to the left. It all went to the left. I have my thoughts about it. I'll share it, but I want to make sure that I give you all as much. It's y'all. This is just okay. Get yourself together, Auntie. So I'm going to be showing y'all a video from his aunt. The video is long. It is 22 minutes long. So I suggest you get you something to drink or whatever, because if it's 22 minutes long, y'all know I'm going to be talking through it, right? It's unfortunate because its on site is reporting that authorities confirmed that he passed away from blunt force trauma to the head following a Christmas cabin getaway. According to her account, she claims, this is Lulu, that they were involved in an argument during the drive back home, and that stepdaddy Joe allegedly asked to get out the vehicle. She says she let him out near a gas station and drove away. After claiming she noticed emergency vehicles responding in the same area roughly 5 minutes later. However, stepdaddy Joe's family has publicly questioned her version of events, stating that they believe her story has changed and that critical details remain unclear to them. They continue to seek answers regarding how he sustained these fatal head injuries. And at this time, no charges have been filed against her or anyone else. Authorities have not confirmed how the blunt trauma occurred, even though some people are reporting that it was a liquor bottle. Um, I kind of didn't agree with that. Like I never agreed with that it was a liquor bottle. Like, why would it be a liquor bottle? Anyway, and all the claims remain alleged as the investigation remains ongoing. So we're going to hear from the aunt. Again, this video is 22 minutes long. The aunt has been requesting that people, show this and discuss it, help get the word out there for her and her family. One of the things that I want to say is we know how young love is. And I have looked at video after video after video, and this guy appeared to be a stand up guy, a man who absolutely loved his girlfriend, like loved her, like the ground she walked on. And I think it was a big, huge mistake. And some mistakes can't be cleaned up with bounty, a bounty paper towel. It can't be cleared up with an apology. Some mistakes result in things like these or like this. We have to understand, and I want to make sure we put it out there, that the human body is fragile. And what you think may not take somebody's life just might take their life. There are a lot of different stories that are being alleged right now. We'll talk about a few of what the conspiracy theories are or what people think the theories are about this. But let's listen to the aunt as she shares from her household surrounded by her family. We're also going to be hearing from his uncle, and we'll be hearing, I believe it's from a cousin, I think, or a sister. So let me bring that up. Viewer discretion is absolutely advised.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm just waiting to build an audience.
I don't know why people do that. Just say what you gotta
Davis
say.
Family Strong. We come together. We hopping on here. Y'all tag, share. They need to.
It's okay. They can hear you. Your voice is loud enough to overtalk baby. Just go ahead. We hear you. We hear. I'm sitting in the positive.
Hey, y'all. I'm going live. We're a family that came together. Hold on a moment. I'm waiting on a few people to hop on here. We got the family all together. We got a yard full of people outside with the DJs. But we share going on and talk and say what we got to say for this live. I'm giving everybody a few minutes to hop on. If y'all hear our kids in the background, they show up, they show love too. Yeah, it's in your face too. Yes. So I just want y'all to know, we on this live. We a family. We got the inside of the house full. We got the kids in the back. We got people in the front yard. Every day of the new year and before the new year, my family been grieving. And we still feeling the wrath from each one of us, from the tears, from the anger, from trying to uplift, uphold, encourage one another regarding my nephew, stepdaddy Dro, T2, Tyrone Davis Jr., Young Dro, YouTuber, blogger, truck driver, all social media platforms. That's real high. A great young, humble, respectable young man that get it from the muscle the right way all his life. He leave two kids, one boy, and that's Eli, and he got one daughter, Chloe. So I want to be on here because there's so many people that has show love in this situation that's still unanswered about my nephew. So I just want to address that on our main issue for why we showing up tonight to come back on here on this live, because we got something to say. So I'm gonna give it just a few more minutes, and I'm gonna allow more people to hop on this live. This is my family. We in the living room. We trying to whisper, but guess what? We know we on live and we got a lot to say. But one thing about this family, I don't care if the different last name is in this room. We one sound, one family on one accord, and that's what it is. That's what it's going to be. Let me tell you, we running over with emotions right now. It is a big deal. As y'all know, my nephew has lost his life by the situation after a Christmas event, just trying to love on a woman unconditionally like no other. And when I tell you he did it, no other person can do it better than him when it comes to how to treat a lady. He wasn't fake. He wasn't phony. He always been real. That Leo in him is a leader, a go-getter, a dresser, and know how to take care of his kids and love on his woman. And when I tell y'all, it wasn't just for no social media. That was him, whether it was a holiday, whether it was a regular day, he treated her with the utmost romantic, special love. And that's how he do his family. Not just the mama, not just the daddy, not just the aunties. My nephew was that guy, a shining light from up above. God made him different. He walked around different, full of love, full of laughs, full of goals. And when I tell you, that's for the smile that he brought with it, because it wasn't nothing but love when he walked into a room. It is a big deal. And this is what I got to say about this situation that got us all mixed up until we get rest. And let me tell you something. Before we started anything, before I even came on this live, we started off in prayer, because you best believe we know the man up above. And as much as you say you know to God, go to God, we done did that and we still doing that. And some of us, it's hard to pray when you in them shoes. It's hard to talk to God when you in them shoes. And if you ain't been in them shoes, humble yourself, pipe down, because you can't speak on nobody's family. Now I want to address this. But why the auntie got something to say? Because guess what? It's one voice. And when big dog Tyrone in the building, he got a daddy. He say, take off, Tasha. And guess what? That's what I'm going to do. That's what we going to do. We going to stand together. One more time, I'm going to show y'all. And let me tell you, this family got some goons. But because we know God is going to handle this situation, he going to fix it. And when I tell you Jesus going to well fix it, that the truth shall come forward. And guess what? Revenge is his, and it's going to happen. You best believe we going to get justice. You best believe we ain't laying down until justice comes, because that's how we built. We've been strong for this death situation come. This is how our family rock. Anytime, anyway, whether it is the good or the bad, we always got each other.
Now, I did not understand why she had to go through a whole ceremony and preaching session about the family staying together. I'm wondering whether or not people feel like they don't stand together, and this is why she needed to come out and give an explanation about, how they stand together and they got, goons and stuff. That's the only thing that I saw in this that I just was like, okay, so why are we doing this? Who are you trying to prove this to? Or whatever. Are you trying to prove this to Lulu? Are you trying to prove this to other people who standing on the outside who said y'all don't get along? I'm just wondering what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think it is. But it just struck me as all of this was unnecessary, in my humble opinion.
Back, you know why? Because we supposed to, and this just made us go 20 times stronger about this situation. So I want to tell y'all this. Let me sit down one time, because I gotta tell y'all.
Yes, sit down.
And this it's got to be the biggest thing that took us out of the new year, that hit us and impact us so hard.
Okay.
But I'm going to start off with Uno. Thank everybody that's been reaching out, reposting, resharing, also just showing love for this family and the burden that we carrying, understanding how my nephew went on a vacation and ended up under a bridge. We know when you pulled off in that car, you pulled off with his cell phone, you pulled off with his wallet, and you pulled off with his gun. No man on planet Earth, he had 2 phones, and you pulled off with all his stuff. But one thing I gotta say, yes, we said it started at the hotel. We know that. I can't tell y'all, MacGyver. I'm going to tell y'all, like I said on my Facebook, and if you didn't see it today, I said one thing we do know. We don't know what happened, but we do know he ain't Humpty Dumpty. He ain't sat on the wall and had a great fall. Guess what? I know one thing happened, and whatever it is that happened, we praying that it come forward. I also know y'all left that cabin and y'all went and got a room because y'all checked out the cabin. Y'all got a room. Then you said that you left the room and you went to Papa John's Pizza. Guess what?
We've been there too.
The detective said you've been to Papa John's Pizza. And guess what? The Davis family did their own investigation. When they hit Gainesville, you best believe they just told Gainesville streets down for answers. I didn't tell y'all this because my live went dead the last time. It was a homeless man under a bridge. Under that same bridge, they found my nephew body at. Let me tell you, say it again, brother. The pizza on the ground flew out the box. The chicken wings has flew out the box. So he went to the hotel to check in on camera. He went to the Papa John's pizza place on camera. And guess what? Everything was working fine. Everything was working by God Almighty power. All bones, all limbs, nothing fractured in his head. He left the Papa John's people.
But when he got out that car.
When he got out that car. And guess what? Papa John's and the bridge less than 10 minutes apart. So that means, girl, that demon rose up in you as soon as that man got back in the car. You started at the cabin, and after y'all got food, you still on that. You still on that. So between Papa John's and the bridge, something had to happen. And I'm going to tell you, like the homeless man said, by the time he looked over, he barely saw a stagger and he collapsed. So, okay, I'm going to run it back. Under that bridge, something happened. I don't know these people in Gainesville. I know a lady that said to me, and shout out to you, ma'am, you said that it's a lot of powerful people you know in Gainesville. Next thing I know, I got a dispatch call saying pedestrian versus sedan. Said a bystander, a vehicle, a passenger. No, this baby, this old. This on my page. A passenger saw pedestrian get hit by a vehicle. They said the caller got out because he was in the middle of the road and caller is blocking pedestrian with their vehicle. Now, why would they be in her Infinity truck? And guess what?
She don't drive.
She don't drive. Her ankle broke. And guess what? Miss Lou ain't Lou. Her name Kiara. Miss Lou is a girlfriend to T2. She's not his wife. And I know it's so much mixed up communication on this situation. But it's okay. I'm going to tell you this. The investigators are doing their job. Heavy, it's wide open. They're going full force because this family ain't letting up. So we're going to let them do their job. We don't know what happened. We know he ain't Humpty Dumpty, but we're going to get to the bottom of it and we're going to have patience and wait. Yes, everything is moving by God's power and it's going to be released by in the name of Jesus. We speak that for justice. Not even with that being said. So I'm going to leave y'all there because that's what we stuck at right now while they do the investigation. Number 2, why did you transfer the money out of his bank account that he said shared with my sister the day after he was pronounced deceased at the hospital? My sister and T2 share a bank account. The account is on 0 and it shows the money was transferred to his single account by himself. You got access to his cell phone. You got access to his bank accounts. If you ain't money hungry and desperate and you got all access to everything he got, we ain't worried about no worldly possessions. We screaming justice over here.
So it appears that what she's saying, and I didn't catch this the first time, is that the girl took and withdrew money out of an account that he shared with his mother. I know you lying. Why would she do that? Y'all let me know downtown in the chat.
We want justice over here. It ain't about the money. He got $1 million wardrobe. He got a son. You think we give a darn about the clothes? We would rather have my nephew here. We would rather have my nephew with breath in his body. If you ask me, I'm going to tell you real quick. I said he should have dusty rolled in the car, fired on the shut him out, took the domestic violence charge, and then just bonded out. But he's not that guy. He's not that guy. No, I'm letting them know he's not that guy. He's not a woman abuser. He ain't going to put his hand on a woman. But I was thinking every scenario.
But you know what the thing about it is, you can say that. So you can say, right, and bless her. I know she's emotional. But you never know what's going on between two people. You can say he never put his hands on her. But until you in a relationship, you don't never know what's going on behind them closed doors. He doesn't appear to be the kind of guy to do that. But hunty, you don't know what is going on behind people's closed doors. On my other channel, I'm about to start doing a lot of crime stories, and nobody on the outside thought that anything was going on in these relationships. You don't know people. That's not to say or try to throw mud on his name. That's just to say you don't know what you don't know.
Maybe she didn't do it. And I know one thing for sure. Not only that, let me say this. Let me say to this. She put the account to 0. Yeah. But this is what I want y'all to think about.
How much was in the account? Was it billions of dollars? I mean, like, how much was in the account?
All family mourning and all family really going through all kind of anger and emotions. And y'all can hear it in me. And it is real. By my nephew, it's a big deal. By all family members, it's a big deal. But I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this with everything in me. This woman got the nerve to think she going to come to his funeral.
Welcome to Lauderdale. Welcome to Lauderdale.
That's the daddy. That's why you think you going to come to his funeral? I think you better get a rain check, baby. I think you need a rain check. Because when I tell you.
So they're basically accusing her without knowing the facts. It's a lot of allegations that are going on right now. Until the police finish the report, this girl been with him for years, I think. I probably would be like that too, though. So let me shut up. Because I probably be doing the same thing. You ain't showing up. You know what? Excuse everything I just said.
This ain't what you want.
Tell her come, she can sit between me and my sister. She can come.
Listen, one thing about it, 2 things for sure. That ain't what you want. God ain't.
Did they like her? I wonder if they liked her because he loved her. He loved her. I mean, when you go back and look at the video, this man loved this woman. It seemed like they didn't never like her. But okay.
Ain't even gonna allow that. Girl, you ain't got balls like that anyway. So I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. All right, sister. I respect that. So let me calm down. Let me calm down. But guess what? We one voice, we one sound. That's all I want to say. And also, before I pass this phone, sister, what you said? Cause what you said? If the roles were reversed, my nephew would have been booked under the jailhouse. What nothing you could tell them people? Her family members, her mama, he wouldn't have left her. Say that again. He wouldn't have left her. If the roles was reversed, that nigga would have been in booking before he could have even made a step from the gas station to the hospital. But T2 is not that guy. His heart too good. He loved her too much. And then for you to show your love, if not any other time, now was the time. The lies, the lies, the lies. That's what we got problem with. All the lies. This is my big brother, Big Ty. When I tell you, I respect everybody who making their post. Y'all content creators trying to make y'all money do what y'all do. Y'all, it's fine. It's positive. Y'all forcing justice for T2, draw whatever. But y'all kind of taking it a little too far. Somebody posted my dad in the casket. We not too long ago lost my dad. Come on, y'all doing a little too much. Some people need to check they
Why would people do that?
before they wreck themselves. It's going a little out of hand. But I respect everybody who got love for us and gave us thank you for what we going through.
Hey, listen, y'all, I want to thank all y'all who've been sharing. You know, I don't care about nothing but what belongs to me. Materials, you know, possessions. My son worked for that. You know, this family raised him right, you know, for him to accomplish all the goals that he did. It's more than a son to me. You know, right now I'm walking in the spirit, you know, called the flesh. My guts on the ground. If it weren't for this right here, if it weren't for this here, y'all, if it weren't for this, I don't know where I'd be right now. You know, I ain't asking for nobody to throw nobody under the bus. And I want to say thank y'all, you know, but I do deserve to know, you know, justice for my son. You feel me? Right now at the time, you know, right now at the time for, you know, the crooked letter I, because we was about that. You feel me? Right now, all I ask for, just give me what belongs to me. That's answers to my son. We ain't caring about no possessions. We ain't even worried about no bank accounts because we going to handle that. You know, if y'all seen the candlelight, y'all want to come out, you know, and share that, please support, please share. You know, if you see anything positive, we ain't trying to bash nobody. We won't speak on behalf of me and the rest of the foundation. You know, we just want justice because at the end of the day, when they give us, you know, whatever they have, you know, that they come to a conclusion with, it ain't going to heal that wound. I don't wish this on nobody. You know, I done cried. I woke up in the graveyard with my daddy, you know, because I need the answers. I'm asking the Lord, you feel me, to just hold on me. Tyrone, I'm seeing you. But I don't exist right now. There's the spirit in me. That's the only thing to keep me afloat. You feel me? And, you know, for everybody out there to have a son or a daughter, teach them don't trust no motherfucking body. You feel me? And that's respectfully. Because at the end of the day, we never thought this. We embrace people. And I ain't going to put it on my tongue to call no name. But at the end of the day, you see this here?
And they out the door too.
And I can look all out the door.
Yes.
I don't understand what that span in the room is about. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Maybe I'm missing something.
Yeah, the whole yard, the whole
500 plus. We speak in numbers. I'm just asking y'all to share anything, you know what I'm saying, that's pushing positivity to help me and this foundation over here, this David Strong Village, get closure and answers. That's all I ask for. What more can a father ask for? I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody. Like my family said, as a family, we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. We love the support. We love the love. We couldn't ask for more support. We ask that y'all continue to push the issue, push the post, pray, speak to God, tell a friend, post it, share it. Somebody out there knows something, and we want answers. By any means necessary, we want answers.
And we ain't gonna stop until
We're not gonna stop until we get answers. We was raised a family that prays together, stays together. But we was also raised when you leave with somebody, you come back with who you leave with. Yeah. She made it back, he didn't. We need to know why. And if you could give us answers, whatever those would be, we would have to take that. But she can't give us answers. Her answers ain't making sense. If you saw something, say something, reach out. Our inboxes are open. I've never accepted as many friend requests as I've done in this last week because anybody who wants answers, I need them. We need to know what happened to him. It ain't gonna bring him back. It's not gonna bring it back. And even if you don't feel comfortable talking to us, Gainesville Police Department will take all calls. Alachua Police Department will take all calls. His family will take all calls, all messages. If you know something, say something. They pronounced him dead. While my uncle and my grandmother and my auntie sat in that room, that doctor say, if y'all can get him to show us any sign of life, we will go into surgery and stop the test now. He showed nothing. They begged and they prayed and they pleaded. T2, we here. You are not alone. We love you. And we on this live because we here. And he is not alone and we love him. We want justice. We want answers. We need to know. Not knowing is not an option for us anymore. We've always stood together as a family. Anybody who know us, anybody who know this Davis bloodline, know. We didn't just come together when it was somebody's funeral. We don't just come together when it's death. We love on each other all the time. We got him. This is his son. This is his legacy. His son want to know what's going on. His question to us is, what happened to my daddy? And we can't answer that.
But we will seek and find.
We will continue to seek answers. We will continue to seek justice. If you know something, say something. We are always open for anybody who know what happened, but we are asking for justice. And we understand that we can't point fingers because we weren't there. We may not know exactly what happened under that bridge or on the way from Papa John's to that bridge, but what we do know is that he left Broward County with you. He was found under that bridge by himself.
No ID.
He didn't have an ID. He didn't have any identifying information. If you know Dro, T2 Tyrone, he keeps 3 phones. 2 guns.
And he ain't worried about a pizza.
A wallet.
Or them pizza wings. That was
he didn't have any of that with him.
But he had a pizza.
But he had pizza and wings with him.
So it seems like to me, the two of them was arguing. Not arguing. Arguing. The arguing got out of hand. They was fussing in the car. But wait a minute. They was fussing in the car. And he said, let me out of the car. But didn't the family just say she's not driving? That her leg was broken? Didn't the family say she don't drive? Because she got a broken foot or a broken leg? So how did she put him out the car? How did she independently drive to the gas station if the family said she don't drive?
Come on now.
You told me out of your personal mouth that you let him out.
How did she let him out if she doesn't drive? The family just said that the girl don't drive. So how could she let him out of a car that she's not driving? Now, I know that there was a video that she was supposed to be having surgery. She had one of those little things where you put your knee up. He had went out and brought all of the stuff for her to prepare her for this surgery that she had. When she was at the booth, at the cabin thing, you could see the boot on her foot and she was limping. How did she let him out the car? How did his things? Something ain't right. Okay.
And he was fine. He never was out fine. We asking y'all to continue to pray for our family. We asking y'all, if y'all have answers, give us answers. We have a candlelight January 10th from 3 to 6 p.m. at Oswald Park. We are inviting everybody.
If you in Broward County,
I don't care if you in Broward County, New York, Atlanta, another country. You are invited because this is family. We need answers.
Okay.
We need prayers. We need love. We need community. We ain't asking for nothing. We're not asking for nothing.
Yeah, we not.
We're not asking for money.
Support.
We're not asking for his money. We're not asking for y'all money. We asking for shares. We asking for love. We asking for support and answers. Because listen to me when I tell y'all this. By any means necessary, he's going out with a bang. Because that's how we do things. And if you was on his YouTube channel, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because we put Go out with a bang. He going out with a bang. Because that's what we do. We just want justice for Dro. Hashtag justice for T2. Justice for Dro. We want answers.
Hey, before we end this, y'all, I would like to ask all my homies, you know, everybody who was a part of my son, you know what I'm saying, life, you know, to come out and support him, you know, for us, the car club, the donks, you know, what he symbolized, you know, we've been doing this for a long time. We ask y'all to come to the candlelight and let's just, you know what I'm saying, excuse me, I'm kind of hoarse. But to come out and, you know, help us push this movement, you know what I'm saying? But we
Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right, y'all. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Because I know daggone well that family said that she was not driving. So how all of a sudden is she driving? Let me see if I can pull this up on Instagram. Hold on, y'all. Because I'm trying to tell y'all that I was on TikTok and I saw her and him preparing for a surgery that she was having. And he had brought the chair for her. He brought the chair for her. Hold on, y'all. They was doing a practice run with it. They were doing a practice run with the chair. Let me see if I can find it, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. Cause he was like, "This my baby. We getting ready for the sir." Here you go. Bam! I knew I was gonna find it. Hold on, y'all. She was doing a practice run because he had the thing delivered. And she was doing this is I don't know what the date is. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all. Cause she had to get surgery on her foot. Let me bring it up. Rest in peace, young man. This is her. Wife getting ready for surgery. She had surgery on her foot. Y'all see it? Is it music playing? Let me see. It usually be music playing on this crap. Yep, that's what I thought. So how? Let me look at her on this scooter. Let me go back. So it looked like the leg that she's using is her left leg. You don't drive normally. Okay, I'm going to say normally because I'm going to still give the girl a bit of benefit of the doubt. But normally you don't drive with your left leg, but you do need your left leg to support what the right one is doing. And that's why they have a rubber pad in your car because it all supports. What is this? Hold on. Now let's see what this is. This is day 2. Okay, so he didn't show nothing. Let me go back to this other video. Because he showed himself helping her. Oh yeah, she would not have been able to drive because this is 5/21 2025. Whatever this is, it should have been done healed by now. Let me show y'all. So this video is dated 5/25 2025. Now she got this cast all the way up to almost her knee. I can see why she wouldn't be able to drive. You know why? Because you got to be able to get in and out of that mother. Your left leg does the work of putting you in and out of the car. if she's driving and that leg is wrapped up in a cast, still healing, then she can't pull herself off the driver's seat. Because I've been having problem with my left knee and getting in and out of my sports vehicle, whatever I got, my low rider that's about to get traded again. It makes it difficult for me to go in and out of the car. Swear to God it do. So that's probably why she's deemed not able to drive, because she can't get in and out of that car comfortably. That makes a lot of sense why she cannot drive. It seemed like he was really in love with her. She seemed like she was really in love with him. I honestly believe that it was an argument that got out of control. I don't believe she did not I don't believe she didn't love him. Just based on the videos that I've seen. But I believe that the argument got out of control. And I believe, you know how you be in an argument. I don't know if any of y'all have ever been through DV, but I have. And you know how you be like, let me out, just let me out, right? Because you know you want to get out. Which it appears that this is what happened with them. That he wanted to exit the vehicle. She allegedly she said that at first she said that he wanted to get out the car. She stopped, let him out of the car, and she drove to the gas station and said, I drove up here because I wanted to give him 5 minutes to chill out. I've had somebody that has done that. I know somebody that has done that. Mad at their boyfriend, jumped out the car while the car was going. Only thing that saved her ass was the seatbelt. The seatbelt was wrapped around her. She unbuckled this part of it, but she didn't take her arm from out of. That was the only thing saved her butt. It depends on what kind of surgery she had. Like, we don't know whether or not she had pins. Like, we don't know. And I don't want to hypothetically think anything that, a knee surgery, depends on what kind she had, would be automatically healed in 7 months. Like, I ain't gonna go there. I don't know. I could have sworn when she came, when she came out of that trailer, she had on a boot. Let me see if I can find it. Because y'all know y'all aren't to be paying attention to little details. Where is that video? We just was looking at it. Let me go back to Facebook, y'all. Let me go back to Facebook. Because I could have sworn she had a boot on when she came out that van to tell him thank you. out that cabin. I could have sworn she had on a boot. Cause she was limping down the stairs. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find it. I don't believe she was completely healed. Where is that goddamn video? Hold on, y'all. Now, she wrote a comment under someone's post. Someone put a comment. Let me show y'all this comment she wrote. And I think that this, it kind of fits with what I'm thinking. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Where is it at? So she went to somebody's page and they said where it went so wrong. She wrote, as you can see, KD, that's her. Thank you. His passing was an accident that was caused by factors outside of me and his control. What do y'all think that means? His passing was an accident that was caused by factors outside of me and his control. What is she saying, y'all? What does that mean, y'all? Let me know in the comment section. So I asked ChatGPT. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cutie Pie said nothing. What are you saying? How she said put me out the car when he was the one driving his own car. That's what I'm saying. She had to be driving. Wow, it may have been impulse with his actions that caused this, and neither one of them could do anything about it. She's a sneaky snake. G Debo said, huh? This is what ChatGPT says, y'all. I asked ChatGPT, if someone says that his passing was an accident that was outside of me and his control, what does that imply? The wording, according to ChatGPT, the wording is very specific, and yes, it implies more than it says. When someone says his passing was an accident that was outside of me and his control, here's what it generally implies, especially in a legal adjacent or public statement. It implies acknowledged proximity to involvement. They are not saying I wasn't there or I had nothing to do with it. By saying outside of me and his control, the speaker is implicitly placing themselves within the situation by claiming they did not control the outcome. Wow. 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 By saying outside of me and his control, the speaker is implicitly placing themselves within the situation, but claiming they did not control the outcome. They were present, involved, or connected to the circumstances. This may suggest that, or it may suggest, but they did not intend or control. Number two, ChatGPT says it could frame the death as accidental, not intentional. The word accident is doing heavy lifting here. It implies no intent to harm, no premeditation to harm, and no deliberate act to harm. But most importantly, an accident can still involve negligence, recklessness, or poor judgment. Accidental, no responsibility. Preemptive legal positioning, number three, is what ChatGPT is saying. ChatGPT is saying this kind of phrasing is very common in situations where someone is anticipating scrutiny, anticipating legal review, speaking carefully to avoid self incrimination. It avoids saying how the death happened. It avoids saying what actions occurred. It avoids assigning blame to a person. Instead, it is saying it assigns blame to the circumstances. Number four, according to ChatGPT, if someone says that, number four is avoids denying responsibility outright. Notice what is not said. What is not said is I had nothing to do with it. What is not said is I wasn't involved. What is not said, I wasn't there. Those would be clean denials. The statement is not a clean denial, it's a soft distancing. Number five, ChatGPT says, implies an event chain, okay, which is what I'm thinking, right? It implies something, saying something from outside of your control suggests a sequence of events occurred. Implies an event chain. A sequence of events occurred. Something escalated. Something went wrong. But the speaker claims the final outcome wasn't controllable. That often aligns with scenarios like an argument, someone being left somewhere, an unforeseen injury, a fall, exposure, exposure, or external impact without confirming any specific facts. In everyday terms, that sentence often means something happened while we were together. I didn't mean for it to happen. I didn't control how it ended, and I don't want to be blamed for it. Good googity go. Why people are reacting strongly to that phrase? Because it raises questions instead of closing them, sounds carefully worded, acknowledges proximity without clarity, tries to control the narrative without details. That's why the public often hears it as, I was there, but it wasn't my fault. It's completely fair to analyze the language of the statement, but it's important that y'all hear me clearly say this is an interpretation, not a fact. Intent and responsibility are not established, and only investigators determine cause and fault, not Auntie's advice or the viewers of this channel. It could have very well been an argument that escalated and got out of control. And it is so easy to get out of control. My prayers to this family, to his immediate family, his dad. I didn't see, a mom. I don't know what's going on with that. And prayers to the children who lost their father, who seemed like he was such a wonderful man. They seem like they're a beautiful family, and they just want answers, especially when you say what happened was out of both of our control. Unless you was in a head-on collision, I got the side eye on it. I ain't the judge or jury, and I ain't doing the investigation, but I got the side or eye on this. Y'all let me know what y'all think downtown in the chat. Thanks for staying up late with me. Y'all gonna make me late for work tomorrow, but I love y'all any old way. Y'all, thank y'all so much for being here with me on this marathon, child. Marathon Monday. Now I'm gonna get ready and take my butt to bed. Let me know downtown in the comment section during the replay what you all think about this. Okay. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. And until next time, y'all be safe out there in those streets and in the water. Bye, y'all.